Okay, welcome to episode 10. Hold up both of your hands if you're listening. Hold up both of them.
You have that many fingers, unless you don't.
Unless
you lost some.
You've been in an accident, you can do what we're doing.
Or you're born without them. That also happens.
That's
so shout
true.
out to those people. If so, hopefully episode 8 or 9, we'll go back to that episode and hold up that many fingers.
We made it to episode 10. Pretty good achievement. And Luke's just turning on the fire.
Right at the start.
Right at the start.
Yep.
I think that might be the first time ever.
You know why?
Because
Because I'm sick of winter.
Congratulations, mate.
I appreciate that.
Oh, they're cheering as well.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
that's nice.
They're really keen.
Confidence
That's
boosting.
good.
I'm getting sick of winter. So this morning was one of those mornings where it was hard to get out of bed. It was hard to get out of the shower. It was hard to get out of the house. I'll be honest. It was just so cold.
Was it maybe you just had an erection the whole time?
Yeah, I did. It was a hard morning.
I like winter. I love it when it's cold.
We are the different people. Like, we are so different in every way.
We really shouldn't be friends.
No, I don't know how we are. Like, I like you, and I am still confused as to why.
Why do I like this guy? I don't like anything he does or believes
We
in.
have no similar interests. I think we have the only thing we bond over is, like, a mutual interest of shit.
Yeah.
Like, we just like laughing about garbage.
Yeah, that's the only thing that we like.
That's what our
is
entire
stuff that
friendship
sucks.
is based on. It's like, oh, that sucks. Let's all laugh about it forever.
And that's why we have a podcast together.
That's what this podcast is. But yeah, you don't like summer.
Hate summer.
You hate the beach. I love the beach.
Don't
love summer.
Don't want to hang out in the dirt.
Why do you like winter? I think you'd be in the minority. There's not many people who prefer winter over summer.
My main thing is when it's really hot, especially like Australian summer, when it's really hot, you can't cool down, right? You can't just you can take all your clothes off. It's still hot as fuck, right? When you're outside, I mean.
Yeah.
When it's winter, if it's cold as hell, you can just put on enough layers, you're sweet.
But there's so many shit parts of the day, like what I said before about getting out of the shower and stuff, where it's like, I hate this every time. In summer, there's really no bad parts of the day, except
there
for
is.
all of it.
But that's what I mean, like the whole thing. Like in winter, you didn't want to get out of the shower because you'd escaped winter for a little minute.
Yeah.
When it's summer everywhere, unless you're
you
in the
have a cold
fridge.
shower. You escape summer for a little bit.
Yeah, but then you have to have a cold shower. That sucks.
I don't mind having cold showers in summer to cool
Really?
yourself down when it's hot. What's your perfect, like, optimum temperature? My one's 28 and sunny, t-shirt and shorts weather.
Honestly, right now, like 10 degrees.
10 degrees is your
Favorite.
ideal
I love that.
temperature.
Yep, rug up. You get to look nice.
Am I weird? Do you agree?
I agree with you, yeah. I
Yeah,
agree with
28, sunny.
28 sucks.
T-shirt.
Sweaty, sunburned.
It's because you can't fill out a
skin
t-shirt
cancer.
or shorts.
I can get into the t-shirt. I'll never fill out shorts.
No, you'll never
ever.
fill out shorts.
I reckon I
And that's
could
got
be.
nothing to do with your legs. It's purely penis.
Yeah, it's so massive
Yeah.
that I just can't.
No, you can't fill it out.
Hey man, no, it's because my penis makes such a huge bulge that my legs look
It's
real small in
embarrassing.
comparison.
Yeah, right. That's the problem.
Just ridiculous.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Actually, not really. Yeah, it's good. So it's winter. The fire's on. We're doing. I can't believe we remembered. Anyway,
It's good.
Just
We've
proud of
been
myself for remembering.
since last episode we've been entered in a lot of competitions.
oh yeah.
A lot of listeners have entered us into competitions. We've had a few different.
And by the way, I said, oh yeah, like that because some of them.
we've got a lot of emails,
Got
which
a
is
lot of
great,
emails.
but also we'd have to like filter them.
We are filtering through a lot of stuff at the moment. Some I'm excited to win. Some kind of hoping we don't win them.
Yep.
Some this one's a good one. We got a message from a girl from the Gold Coast this morning. She heard the podcast and she said, "Hey boys, I'm at the shops and I'm trying to win you a house on the Gold Coast, but I need a phone number. Should I use mine?" And
So look, we're in two minds about this because if we use our phone number, one, we have to give you guys our phone number. Don't really want to put that out there, right? Or we get a new phone, which is a hassle.
just for entering us in competitions.
Yeah, which is annoying.
yeah.
Or
Or we give him Keelan's phone number. It's
that's
a win-win.
pretty good. That's pretty good. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, let's do it.
04.
What do you want?
We're not putting your phone.
0424.
That'll be something that you really regret. So the other option, so we either get a phone for competitions for you to enter us in everything,
Yep.
or we let you use your own phone number. But here's the problem. Let's say this girl uses her phone number. Honestly, if you really like a podcast, Luke, like what's a podcast you like?
I enjoy Memoirs for White Guy.
No, another podcast.
Oh,
It's not
one
you.
that's not mine.
Someone
Oh,
else's podcast.
I can't think of any
Not
other
mine.
good ones. I wasn't going to say yours. I don't know, Joe Rogan. I don't listen
Joe
to that
Rogan's
many.
podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say that you love Joe Rogan's
Yep.
podcast, right? Let's say you entered Joe Rogan to win a house,
Yep.
right? You win the house, and you get the text, and right now, as of now, you are the only person who knows that you've won the house for Joe Rogan. As good as Joe Rogan's podcast is,
There's a difference though.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a house on the Gold Coast. He doesn't need another house. That dude's rich. I feel
that's
like
true.
this girl will be like, well, I know they're still trying to pay off their sign. Maybe they'd appreciate an investment property on the Gold Coast.
So you have that much trust.
I'm up there a
in
lot.
The
I'm
people
going up there
listening to
next
this.
week.
You have so much trust in
great
the
to have a
people
house there.
listening to this that you think that if they won a house for us,
I
and we have no idea that they've won, they would go, "Oh, I should probably tell the truth."
I hope they would tell us and we could reach some sort of compromise. For maybe they could keep the house, but whenever, for example, I'm going literally going up to the Gold Coast next week. We go up there quite a lot.
So they keep the house.
Yeah, but
we
we're
can
allowed to
use it
stay
every
there.
now and then.
Yeah, that would be a great deal for us. That's still a prize. I get free
Okay.
accommodation now on the Gold Coast.
Yep.
And I don't particularly need a house on the Gold Coast.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Okay, so either, right, if you win us a house, you can keep the house, but we get to use it for when we go to the Gold Coast.
Yep.
Or we sell the house and split it 70-30. They get 30%.
I
Because it
agree
was
with
our
that.
idea.
Both seem fair.
Yeah. So if it's like $1 million home, we get $700,000, and then we split that between us, 70-30. I get 70% of that. You get 30%. And then the listener
on.
gets what?
No.
Oh.
I know what you said, no. And I think a way to avoid this would just be giving out Kellen's phone number.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
actually just getting a podcast phone, which again is so annoying. I can't be bothered.
For now, as an alternate solution,
Yep.
just use your phone number if you listen to this to sign up, and then just be honest.
It's
if
an
you
honesty
win.
system.
Yeah.
Yep. But mainly email sign-ups will be good, and sign up lukeandlewis5@gmail.com. Sign
Yeah.
us up to any competition.
Any competition you see, as long as it's legit. We don't need those, African Prince email competitions. We don't need them.
I'm sure we'll get a few, but yeah.
I entered us in a competition this morning, Luke. On the way, I stopped off at the news agents, and I got a $10 scratchy for us.
Ooh.
And do you know what we've won?
Have you already scratched it?
Yep.
I thought you'd do it on the podcast.
No,
so
it's
have some kind of suspense.
very big scratchy.
Yeah, that would have taken.
Yeah,
a
it would have
while.
taken too long. Do you know what we won? So we got the prize multiplier.
Yep.
1 times. What's 1 times 0?
0.
Oh fuck, we didn't win.
Yeah.
This sucks. Stupid scratch. You wasted $10.
The most I've ever. Oh Jesus. The most I've ever won on a scratchy was $23.
I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I get them because my family's like, a lot of.
Bogan.
Yeah, I was gonna say Australian, but
Yeah.
bogans. I always get scratchies for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like I probably get
remember my
like 3
grandpa
or
got
4
me that.
scratchies every year for
Yeah.
Christmas, and we sit there, with our little Christmas hats on, scratching them like the bogans, like the trash that we are.
It's a very
and
Bogan
one year I
present.
won $23. Best Christmas ever.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That is
The
good.
thrill of winning
Yeah.
was actually better than getting the money, and now I understand gambling.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
not about
why,
the money.
On a Monday morning, 4 a.m., you'll always see Luke on the 50-cent pokies.
Yeah.
He started at the $2,
Yeah.
but he's played them so much, he's
Started
down to the
at the
50
bottom,
cent.
now we're here.
So, yeah, that's good. We've entered in a few competitions. Hopefully we will start winning them.
Yep.
No results yet, but,
No results.
hopefully we will.
We'll keep you guys updated. Now, it is time for a segment we like to do every Thursday. It's currently every Thursday. We may track it back, but we're getting so many, we thought we'd keep this momentum going. It is time for celeb spots.
Yes, that's right. So now we did mention last time we did celeb spots that we needed an opener for the segment. We thought about making one, but a listener's actually sent in an opener that I am incredibly surprised to say is actually kind of good and could potentially stay.
Because Lewis, Keelan, and the listeners of the show would know that
You guys
typically
have no talent.
have no talent. Yeah. And
when it
that's-
comes to audio production.
Audio
good.
production, no talent. Being great supporters of this podcast, some of the most talented people out there. You guys are great at that, and we appreciate that. But audio production wise, lift.
Yeah.
As a collective, all of you, bring yourselves up together.
Yeah.
And clearly you have been, because we actually received 2 decent. Oh, well, some were bad.
We
weren't
got
they?
3. One was horrendous, and
Okay.
it's so bad that it's not even funny to make fun of, so
Yep.
it won't make the show. The
Wow,
second
and
one-
we made fun of that Grand Theft Auto guy's music for a long time.
So imagine how bad that
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto music was. It was worse than that,
Yeah.
which I thought was impossible. So congratulations to the guy who made that.
Yeah.
you've managed to lower our standards.
Whenever I set my standards that low, whenever I'm like, oh man, I think in life my standards are the lowest it can be. I just log into lukeandlewis5@gmail.com and I am wowed every time. The bar just keeps dropping.
It's incredible.
Plummeting. It's at this point the bar is so low you have to mine to find where the level is now.
It's so disappointing that it actually flips in on itself and becomes impressive. It's like, oh, I had no idea that you could be that shit.
Sometimes I open a file and I'm like, was this even made on a computer? Like,
somehow they made it
how
like
did they
by
even
hand.
send this? Like, this is a handmade intro, but they've somehow put it into an audio file. It's crazy.
So
now, by the way, this segment is, if you're new, welcome. This segment is we get people to send in great celeb spots that they see. We judge them on the
3 categories.
who the celebrity is, the location in which you saw the celebrity. So
The
more
more
points.
obscure, the better.
Yep, and then number 3, what the celebrity was doing at the time.
So a bad celeb spot would be, I don't know, Shane Warne playing cricket at a cricket oval. Of course he'd be doing that.
That's what he does.
Because, that's what he does. That's boring, right?
Yeah.
What we would really like is like Shane Warne at the strippers eating chicken wings.
That's also probably what he does.
Yeah, you would expect to see Warney there. Okay, so Shane Warne
Doing
in a
charity
library
work.
reading a book.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know he could read.
Yeah.
So that would be good.
Yep.
So what we want is obscure stuff. So Luke, you've got 3.
Got 3 celeb spots, but before we go, we need to play the opener.
Play the opener. So here is the opener.
If you're seeing a person you know, and they're doing some really weird shit, email the Luke and Lewis show, and they'll talk about it.
Was that the best one?
That was the best one.
I hadn't heard it yet.
Yeah. Celeb spot.
What were the other 2?
I think you said.
If that was that.
Yeah, that was the best. That was a good one.
Okay, I'm looking at Keelan because I could.
Keelan liked it.
Oh, okay. I feel bad now. I thought you guys were taking the piss. Did you make that?
No, I didn't make that. I like it. You don't like that?
Okay. What the hell? Hang on. I like the beat.
Seeing a person you know,
I think the singing's too low.
Too quiet.
Email the Luke and Lewis show,
On the Luke.
and they'll talk about it.
What does he say at the end? Oh,
And
Luke.
they'll talk about it.
I'm not talking about
I
that.
think that the production was good.
Yep.
Singing, bit self-conscious.
Singing a little. If he wants to send us that beat,
Yeah.
and maybe someone who's a good singer, maybe,
Okay.
maybe we
Collab.
could
Yeah.
to collab.
All right. So if you're a
'Cause
really good singer,
the lyrics are great. It describes the segment. I just think,
I feel like that was a good producer. That's not the most confident singer.
yeah, kind of like Kelvin Harris.
I felt like
You know?
he was singing in the corner of a room, looking at his shoelaces.
Yeah.
But it's kind of good if you want this. So if you're a really confident singer,
Yeah.
Send us a celeb spot. Just you sing it. Don't edit the audio. We'll do that.
Oh no, just no. So what we need to actually get this done is whoever made that. Can you get onto them and get him to send the beat through?
Yeah.
Just the beat.
Yeah.
Then we need to get singers to email us at lukeandlewis5@gmail.com. Then we send them that file, and they've got to sing over it to make it in time.
Yep.
So we have to send that file to singers then. A
Yep,
little bit more
okay.
work for us, but in the end we'll get a great opener.
Hey, that's Keelan's job. We'll
Yeah.
make that his job.
Great.
There you go.
Yeah. Killen's not writing that down.
But for now,
Yep. Cool.
what do you got?
Before we start as well, I realize Keelan has great celeb spots. I sometimes come in with a few rippers.
Yeah.
You have, I don't think I've ever come in with a celeb spot, even on the radio show. You are so
Yeah.
unobservant. I was going to ask you, surely you saw someone at the airport.
You know what?
Sydney.
Here's the thing. I've probably passed so many amazing potential celeb spots and have either
You could walk
not
past the
recognised-
Queen and just be like, oh, well, this old lady was taking too long. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just-
I
she's
would
and
just,
then,
in my own head.
You could be paying for something with a $5 note and then go, excuse me, and then just look at her face and not even
Yeah.
go like, oh, Lizzie, is that?
Right, what's this chick wearing a stupid hat
Yeah.
for? Ridiculous.
Like you could walk past the Prince and just be like, oh, some ranger.
Yeah,
you know?
I just think that I'm so unobservant and also have such a low percentage rate of recognizing
See,
celebrities.
I
Wouldn't know.
recognize reality TV show contestants, game show hosts. Like I saw Andrew O'Keefe at the airport. Love
Well, I
Island
saw.
contestants.
It's not a good one. It's not it's kind of a bad one. When we used to work at the radio, I saw Matt Preston wearing a cravat.
But I was
coming
with
into the
you.
radio. Yeah,
And I'm
it
pretty sure I
wasn't good.
said, "Oh, look, it's Matt Preston wearing a cravat," and you went,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I didn't notice that."
Yeah, I did. You pointed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, I
so
need you with me all the time to
Yeah.
get some celeb spots,
So
and then
you
you
can
go,
go.
"Don't worry, mate. You can say that one next week."
Yeah.
I need assistance. So tell you what, on my tour, I'll make my tour managers half
Well,
like
Keelan's going on tour with you,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
he?
Keelan,
Keelan,
so-
can you keep your eyes peeled
yeah,
for him?
and then just tell me about it, and
Yeah.
then I'll bring it to the show and pretend
He
that
can
I
claim
saw
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
More of like a content theft type of situation.
Yeah.
Now, before we get into it, I just want to do another reminder. I know there's a lot of housekeeping on this week's celeb spots.
But I don't think that, like, if you got your level of understanding of how to do a good celeb spot is at the same level of you guys' music production skills.
Yep.
It's not very good.
Not very good. We get a lot of stinkers. Look, and no disrespect to
Just seeing a celebrity, it's not a celeb spot.
we love all your contribution.
No, we
but
don't.
Some we
okay,
don't.
a lot of them we don't like.
We
I
don't
would
like.
say, actually, most of them, not a fan
Okay,
of.
80% of the contribution.
95%.
97%.
98.
We hate. 98 we hate.
Yeah.
But the 2% great. So
Yeah.
keep that coming in. Look, now no disrespect, and I'm not naming and shaming, but Ivy. This one is an example of perhaps great. No, it's not. Well, okay, great example of maybe what we're not looking for. So I appreciate that.
So
Ivy.
if you were trying to send us a bad one on purpose, hey,
You
amazing.
nailed it.
You
Well
really
done,
nailed
Ivy.
it.
Yeah,
You
and
nailed it.
And I think that's what she was going for because it's not great. This one came in with lol. I don't know if this is a legit celeb spot. Firstly, if you're doubting it,
Don't.
it's probably not a good celeb spot.
Yeah.
But I saw, Lewis, you would know who this is. I saw Joel Selwood's fiance. He's a footy player who plays
So
for Geelong.
a football player's fiance.
Hang on, it gets worse.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw Joel Selwood's fiance in Westfield wearing Uggs and trackies, and she bought a can of tomato pasta sauce.
If you're seeing a person you know,
That's not good.
That's an example of perhaps what we're not looking for
Yeah.
is footy players' wives doing the weekly shopping in Ugg boots.
Because
'Cause
that's
she's not a-
exactly what you would expect them to be doing.
And I think most people would be arguing that. Also, she sends in another one in the email of seeing actual Joel Selwood at a cafe going for a hug, and then he didn't. She thought he was. He turned around in the line. So I read this as well. Did you read this one? She was going. Joel Selwood turned around. Ivy went for the hug, and then realized he wasn't going for a hug. So she goes, I just looked awkward. So she said,
that's a better celeb spot than his fiance buying tomato paste in Uggs.
yeah. I just don't know if footy players
Celeb hugs.
that would be a great celeb hug, which
Yeah.
we could do that instead of celeb spots.
Yeah,
if we
but
get
everyone
enough.
would just email us, be like, "Oh, one time I shook Dave Hughes' hand." Like, no, you guys don't understand the segment. This is celeb hugs.
Yes. So here is this week's celeb spots. Now, these are examples of some of the higher quality ones that
Okay.
we've got sent in. And this first one comes in from Patrick. Hey, boys, got a banger celeb spot from my girlfriend.
See, he's confident about
yes.
this one.
Last year, she was in South Korea and she spotted Katy Perry at a dog cafe.
That's good.
Yeah.
Katy Perry at a dog cafe. Wouldn't expect her to be there. Was she just like doing anything?
Oh, I had a photo, but I've lost it. Yeah, she just included a photo.
We'll put it up
Yeah.
if you find it.
Yeah, no, it's in the email. I just forgot to open it now. I don't have any internet because we're in a warehouse. So
We are
in the middle of Soviet Russia,
sucks.
apparently. So I think great celeb,
Katy
Katy Perry, household
That's like
name.
A plus.
A+ celeb, in South Korea. Don't expect her to be
Incredibly
there,
weird location.
but also at a dog cafe.
Strange
but
as
the
fuck.
only problem is didn't include what she was doing. So
I want to know exactly. Like,
was
did
she with her dog? Was she just going to pat dogs?
Was the dog on her lap?
Yes.
Was she eating, or was it one where just the dogs eat?
Or maybe
Interesting.
she had a brand deal with the dog cafe.
True. I want to know all this information.
So-
See, if you get a really good celeb spot, the more specific you can get with what they're doing
Yeah.
and the vibe, totally good.
Pretty much actually take the second part of Ivy's one. I did like
Yeah.
the detail of the Uggs and the pasta sauce. The only
Yeah.
problem was Joel
Not a
Selwood's
celeb.
fiance is just not. They're not even married, so it's like they're not.
Yeah, like it could still not work out.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
she's definitely not a celebrity. That's a great one. Thank you, Patrick. This one comes in from Jessie. My mum, when she was in her 20s traveling Italy, met Yoko Ono, wife of John Lennon,
Cool.
and had
The
a
woman who
joint
ruined
with
the
her.
Beatles.
Long story short, she met her while she was sort of being held captive by this crazy cat lady in the middle of nowhere on a farm in Italy.
So Yoko Ono was being held captive.
Don't know. I was unsure about reading that in the podcast, and Killer goes, "No, it's funny, man."
I think that's pretty good. Yoko
funny.
Ono being held captive by a woman with too many cats.
So it may be
Sounds like a shit Batman villain.
or a kidnapping.
Too many cats, lady.
Yeah.
Or a catnapping.
But great celeb, Yoko Ono.
Yep.
Quite famous.
Yep.
Having a joint in Italy on a random farm.
That's good.
That's one of the best ones we've got.
I like that.
That's
That's
really
a good
good.
celeb spot.
And now I wanted to wrap this week's celeb spots up
Yep.
with a double header. So 2 celeb spots,
Celeb with 2 heads.
but well, no.
That would be good. Now I'm going to be
like-
disappointed.
I saw Professor Krill with Voldemort on the back and Bunnings. No. 2 people have
Yep.
spotted Shane Warne doing obscure things, so I wanted to just join them together.
Okay,
So the
cool.
first one comes in from Brody.
Yep.
I saw Shane Warne at Melbourne Zoo in about 2003 with a red nose on, taking pictures with kids dressed in teddy bear costumes.
That is a good celeb spot.
Great celeb
Why was
spot.
he doing that?
Probably a charity.
That's
Red
a Red Nose
Foundation.
charity. That's
Yeah.
a charity thing. But
Yeah.
why were the
Remember
kids dressed up?
The start of the segment where I doubted Warnie's charity work. I apologize, Shane.
Oh,
yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
And you knew that was coming
No,
up.
I didn't really read it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Why are the kids dressed up though? I get Shane wearing the nose. Why are the kids? I guess because he couldn't hang out
I
with
mean,
real
they're at
bears.
the zoo. Maybe they just dress up as their favorite animal.
Or maybe that all of the bears in the zoo actually aren't real. They're just like grown-up kids in costumes.
Maybe. Either way, great celeb spot.
Probably just kids in costume.
But this one is great. Comes in from another Luke.
Yep.
Hey guys, love the show, and I'm a couple of eps behind, but I've been here since day one. Day one, man, good. That
more
would
of
have
a
been good
founder.
merch. I have a celeb spot. It was in Edgbaston Cricket Ground, but not on the ground, in the outside bits. That's where I first read this. I was like, mate, spotting Wardy in a cricket round, as you said earlier, not interesting. But it was in the outside bit,
Okay.
and I saw Shane Warne coming out of the toilet, doing his trousers up after having a piss. Not a great place for a spot, but he's doing his trousers up in public seemed quite weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, so he didn't do
leaving
it in
the
the toilet.
bathroom. Do it in the bathroom.
And this
That's
is what I was,
you know what, that's like starting the car, driving, and then putting the seatbelt on. Seatbelt,
Yeah.
then drive.
This is what we were talking about with the Adam Sandler one about. I think celebrities need to be more careful with public toilet situations.
Because otherwise they end
they're-
up on our show.
They're being watched all the time.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler had to ask for toilet paper under a
Yep.
door. Now Shane Warne's not doing his pants up before leaving the toilet. Celebs, be more careful. You're going to end up being spotted with your dick
It's a
out.
good thing Katy Perry didn't have to do a poo in the cat cafe. You know, we
Dog
would have got
cafe.
one about her. Oh, the dog
Yeah.
cafe. Would have got one about her going in the dog litter,
Yeah.
which would be an amazing celeb spot.
Yes, and
Well,
that would have been a better joke because we were leading to the cat litter.
Yes.
Dogs
they
just
don't do
shit
that.
on the ground.
They just poo on the
Yeah,
ground.
Katy Perry peeing on the ground though, that would be a
that
story.
would be that'd be a celeb spot. So
Great.
that's the end of that segment, guys.
Actually, I have one to beat all of those.
Oh,
So this morning, actually, I got a text from my girlfriend, and she said that her friend has a celeb spot.
okay.
So her friend met Elon Musk, but in the strangest way.
I think there is no normal way to meet Elon Musk. He's
Yeah.
always doing something weird as fuck.
Apparently good friends with her dad,
Yeah,
and just came over for dinner one night.
that is
What?
very weird.
Yes.
Just dinner with Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So your
That's
girlfriend's
crazy.
friend.
yeah.
How close are they?
Well, I mean, they're uni friends, so they've only
Do
just
you
met.
think she could get Elon Musk to sponsor the podcast?
I probably not.
I think that should be a
Or,
goal.
or do you reckon she could get Elon Musk to give us one of his flamethrowers?
Oh, well, not a flamethrower.
It's not a flamethrower.
Not a
What
That's
are
what
they?
he calls them. He calls them not a flamethrower.
Oh.
Because you can't call it that. It's
Oh.
illegal.
Right.
Yeah. But
I've seen it. It's
Either
a
way,
flamethrower.
give us the thing that shoots,
yeah.
that throws flame.
He's a
the
borderline
story
clone
continued
trooper.
is that he liked talking to her so much, he gave a talk at the school.
Wait, Is the friend?
Yeah.
How old is she?
Now, how
Don't
true
say.
that is.
How old's
I mean, what? My age, so like 19.
Okay.
how old was she at the time?
I'm not sure. This isn't.
Let's say she was 19.
Right, okay.
Let's say he gave a good talk at the university.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you see
Alrighty,
a person
That
moving
was
on.
celeb spots. Hey, shout out Elon Musk, man. I hope you had fun at the university. Luke, I want to do
I
a...
have a really good joke, but I'll tell you after the podcast.
Okay. All right. Luke, have you noticed something's changed about me
Elon?
recently?
Yeah, I've actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your respect
Yeah.
for Elon drastically changed?
Yeah, has something changed about you recently?
Yeah, something changed. Something big.
Physical?
Yeah, something physical. Yep.
Actually?
Yep. Something.
It's definitely not your biceps.
No,
Your hair's still got a bald spot.
I don't. I've never had a
What
bald
else?
spot.
Your shoes just don't like them.
I have
That's
changed my
the
shoes.
same.
Never worn these. Not the same.
Your pants still
Never
don't
double
fit
shoe.
because you're so tall.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, nothing's changed.
Just quite rude. But
I'm just-
correct. You haven't noticed anything. Well, just looking at me
same
now.
jacket.
Never noticed anything. Well,
Oh,
what?
I don't think this is it, but I noticed this the other day. You've started shaving your neck. Is that it?
That's not it. But I have started shaving my neck.
It's weird because you've kept the beard,
Mm.
and now you've got this like harsh line.
Well, I can't work out where because when I don't shave my neck, it comes down here. It's too much.
Too much.
But I don't know where I'm supposed to stop. I think I might have done it too high.
Because you're
I don't know.
now it looks good because it's kind of faded in, but yeah, because
When I
everyone
do it-
looks up at you, all I can
yeah,
see
true.
is such a harsh line of like it just goes from no hair to
Yeah.
just like
I feel
Yeah.
like maybe everybody looks like that when they shave the neck,
Mm.
but me, it's so obvious because
I don't know much about beards and how they should be manscaped. But anyway, that's
sound off in the comment section below.
it's a conversation for another time. Oh yeah, or leave tips.
No, sound off. Sounds much more cooler than just comment. I feel like we should make that a
Yeah, okay.
thing on our show. Sound off in the comment section below.
What does that mean?
It's just instead of saying comment below, it's just much cooler.
Sound off. No,
you know?
don't mute the
Hey,
podcast.
sound off.
What does
like,
that mean?
Just sound off, man. Just
Does
let-
sound mean like let your thoughts?
I don't know.
go?
I just saw Complex News say it, and I've been obsessed with
you
why
shouldn't.
did they decide to say sound
Well, you
off
say
instead
shit
of
stuff all the time.
comment.
You've started replacing the word suck with soak all the time. You go, oh, these soaks.
That amuses me so much, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, this soaks, man.
Oh, I
instead
think
of
I
this
think
sucks.
saying sucks soaks. So
No.
no, wait, saying soaks soaks. Damn it.
Doesn't
All right.
matter. That's
what's
why-
changed about you, Lewis?
Well, what's changed, mate, is how do you cross your arms? Cross your arms for me. Yeah, like that. Now, put your bottom arm on top. Like that. Cross it like that. Feel weird?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I've just changed the way I cross my arms. I just changed it. Because,
Can you do that? Don't you decide it early?
Yeah, well, that's what I
Is thou
thought.
left-handed?
No, well, normally I used to cross my arms like this, and that's how I did it. But then it always fascinated me, why does this feel wrong? And then I thought, what if I only cross my arms like this for like a month?
So now you think about it.
And now
so
so
you make a conscious decision now to do it.
I started doing it manually for a month, and now automatically just do it this way. And the other way
Hang on.
doesn't feel weird.
Has it?
Go either way. I'm ambidextrous when it comes to crossing my arms.
Dude, you need to do more shit.
What do you mean?
You regularly
my hob-
like I'll be like, "How was your weekend?" And you're like, "Oh, like I did," and you'll come to me with like a thing like, "Oh, I've started crossing my arms differently." And you,
Yeah.
what did you do? I'm like, hung out with some friends, did something social.
Yeah, but how did you cross your arms?
Well, I wasn't thinking about it because I was busy doing other things that it
Well-
gave me enjoyment.
Well, guys, I just wanted to let you all know that you can actually change the way you cross your arms and it doesn't feel weird anymore. So if that's always kind of shit you a little bit for some reason, just cross your arms the other way for a month, solves that problem right away.
Hang on, can you hear that?
Yeah.
It's the sound of no one relating to that because no one else thinks about that shit.
I don't know. Sound off in the comments below if you related to that
This
one.
soaks.
So that's how I've changed. It's a big change in my life.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
I believe you have a business to expose. You've written down businesses exposed.
I do. I
you-
have. I've forgotten. It's in the notes. I do have. I was thinking so much about my arms.
Yeah. You too busy thinking about how you fold your arms.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so the Lion King movies come out.
Not
The new
a
one,
fan.
the
By way,
remake.
haven't seen it,
No, me neither.
but I'm not going to.
Yeah,
I didn't like the animation. I saw the trailer ages ago when I went.
It's
and watched
interesting that
a
you say
movie.
animation, Luke. So they've recently just announced that the Lion King remake. Oh, sorry, hang on. Where are we? Where are we? Businesses exposed.
Yeah.
You've been a naughty business. I'm going to be ask me who exposing.
Okay. Who's gonna cop the harpoon today?
Disney is getting exposed.
No way.
Yes, I'm exposing Disney because, as you know, the Lion King movie came out.
Really?
The remake. Yeah. Sorry.
I actually don't like that movie.
Neither do I. I haven't
of the
seen it. Have you
animation.
seen it? You've seen it.
I've seen it.
Well,
Yeah,
speaking of animation,
What
oh, no,
did you
that's for your
think?
line.
it was all right. It wasn't bad.
Did they change anything at all?
Wasn't it shot for
Pretty
shot
much,
exactly the
yeah,
same?
Pretty much
Shot for shot,
word
same
for word.
script, right? It's just them like doubling their money without having to pay script writers.
Yeah.
I wonder if the script writers got more money. Irrelevant. So they've just recently announced that the new Lion King remake is the highest grossing live action film Disney's ever made. Hey, Disney, that is not live action.
Oh my god, I'm so exposed.
They keep calling the Lion King live action. If it was live action, they would have real fucking lions in it.
Yeah.
It's not. Just because you have
Or did they green screen the mouths?
No, it's not. It
Of
is
them when they're
not
talking.
real animals.
Looks fake, yeah.
Because they have a lion being friends with a pig,
But was
which
it-
is what they eat. You can't do that.
Was it filmed in I'm gonna watch the trailer for it now just to see. Was it filmed in like high like was
I
it,
think they
was it filmed out in the jungle and then they green screened the
No,
meat?
it's all
So
filmed.
it's all completely animated.
Yeah, like it is. It was filmed with actors and shit moving around, and then they laid it with animation. But I think that we have to all come to a point where if you replace all of the live action elements with animation, it's not live action anymore. That's animated because it's a fucking lion talking. That's not real.
All right, I'll get up the trailer now. It's just in a I haven't watched it for a while.
If you look at it, you go, oh, man. Because when they announced that it was going to be live action, I actually thought that they were going to do what they do with the plays where they get humans to dress up as lions and they just did it. I thought it was going to be like real stylistically weird. And I thought, oh, that'll be cool. But they're just animating lions.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an animation of a...
Yeah, that's not real.
It's
But
not
I'm
real.
trying to work out if the background's real. Maybe they actually went out to the
background
jungle.
isn't
That
real.
shot looks
The
real.
background's animated,
Yeah.
Keelan reckons.
Everything you see.
That shot looks real in the background.
Yeah, but it's just... That's
They've
how
just
good-
animated lines into a real shot. So I think they did go out to these
No,
locations.
no.
shoot.
They didn't. It does.
You think that they got, what, 30 lions in a room and
No.
filmed them until they
No,
did
no,
the
no.
thing?
I think they got the backgrounds.
They didn't. They didn't. Some of it looks that real while
Right.
you're watching it that you can't tell.
Like
but
the
it is-
landscapes.
It is
I-
completely
I was
fake.
thinking maybe they went out to a mountain range, shot just a blank
I would
mountain
maybe
range. and
accept that. That's at least 50-50. But it's
Yeah.
not. The background's animated. The characters are animated. That's a 3D
Well,
generated movie.
What's the definition of a live action movie then? Did you even look this up before bringing it to the show? Maybe it
Live
is.
action is just filming humans acting.
Is it?
And going,
Or is that
oh,
what you think
I'm
it
a
is?
pirate. I'm a pirate. And then you watch a movie about pirates. Pirates of the Caribbean.
But live action is a form of cinematography that uses photography instead of animation. Some works combine live action with animation to create a live action animated film.
There must be some element
not.
of the Lion King that is real.
So they're using real cameras to film a green screen, and they're going like this, moving it left to right.
I think
That's it.
you might have temporarily exposed them because this canyon is real.
No, it's not. Keelan's just looked it up. Did they? Any of the locations real?
I don't think so. Not from what I can find.
That's what I mean.
Do
Like,
you think
they're-
that's fake?
yes. That's not real, dude.
The canyon?
There's no way that canyon exists.
Yeah, this is how they filmed it.
Yeah, look, they're filming
In
on
a studio.
studio.
Can't you do
they
live
filmed
action
the
in a
Lion
studio?
King like we filmed the show in a warehouse.
Right. So they've probably got no Wi-Fi, and it's probably run by Russians.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't count that. I wouldn't call this a live action podcast. Actually, yes, I would. This is a live action podcast.
Yeah, look, see, the cameraman's here, and he's filming fuck all.
Yeah.
While this guy watches an animation and, like,
Yeah, but what are they
talks.
filming, though? That's the thing.
Nothing.
It's kind of like how they make Grand Theft Auto or something. They film all the scenes of just people in those bodysuits and then
Also,
track
people have acted out being a lion.
Yeah.
Crawling around.
Really? So, like, you know, like Donald Glover and stuff are in it. Did
Yeah.
they all just crawl around in
No,
green
they
screen?
have
And there's
they
a
have like
picture of them
lion
making
stuntmen.
That's them making the backgrounds and everything. If you look into it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, they've been exposed.
Yeah.
Cop
That's
that,
not
Disney.
live action.
Yep. Expose them again. Oh my God, I'm so exposed.
Watch yourself, Disney. You'll be bankrupt in 2 weeks if you keep going on with this behavior. Coming up against me, change it. That's an animation, not live action. Fix it.
You've been warned.
Yeah, that's right. Pull Lion King from theaters until you can correct all your marketing.
I didn't think it went that well for them, which is why they're doing that stat.
Because they said it was Disney's highest grossing live action. Oh, but Pirates of the Caribbean's live action.
Okay, maybe it did go well for them.
I think it did go well because people...
That's disappointing that
have
went well.
shit taste.
Make a new movie.
I'm so sick of remakes, man.
I don't
Make
get to see 'em
something
anymore.
new. I don't
Shit.
see them. I don't like... It's literally seeing the same story again, but it would be not as good
I'd
as the
prefer
original.
to watch the cartoon
Yeah.
because it's a...
It's expressive. If you watch
Yeah.
clips on YouTube of the lions talking, lions can't talk. So when they made it that realistic,
Yeah.
It's
just creepy. It
just looks like all
creepy, yeah.
those 90s movies where they worked out how to make the dog's mouth move and they just
Yeah.
had all these like 30,000 talking dog movies.
Yeah. That's the weirdest genre of films.
Yeah.
Is weird. Like Cats and Dogs was the only good movie that came out of that genre.
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
But like with the spy dogs and the evil cats.
Yeah.
But dude, there are so many of those. Like Airbud. Oh no,
Airbud.
did Airbud talk?
I don't think so.
No.
Which is kind of worse
Yeah.
because they like the main character.
Trying to think
you
of
just have
another
to
one where
kind
the
of
dog talks.
vibe out what they say.
The weirdest ones are like, oh, Stuart Little was a bit like that with the cats. The cats talked.
Yeah, the cat talked.
But that was kind of forgivable.
The cat
'cause-
only talked to Stuart though, didn't it?
Yeah.
So that's
Was there
kind
any
of
ones
acceptable.
where the animals were just straight up talking to the humans and the humans were like, great
There'd be
point.
so many, you just can't think of them.
It's just such a weird genre of film. That weird 90s
You know what
phase.
I've always wanted to see, right? There's so many like, oh, the dog plays basketball, dog plays soccer,
Yeah.
dog plays this. I've always wanted to see dog in the UFC. Like a giant
Ultimate fighting dog.
giant pit bull going up
Yeah.
in like the women's division against Cyborg and just like mauling chicks and winning fights.
The
That'd be sick.
UDFC, the Ultimate Dog Fighting Championships.
Yeah, I
Just
think
like
you
watch
can
a pit bull go up against a poodle, but the poodle's just jacked. Like,
I think you actually can see that in Thailand.
yeah, right.
Just dog
Yeah,
fights.
you just gotta go into an alley.
And risk being raided by the cops. But
Yeah.
no, like when they play against humans, like like a giant pit bull
Right.
in the women's division of the UFC.
You know what'd be good? Like a big fat pit bull doing like sumo wrestling,
Yeah, that'd be good.
trying to push some big Japanese bloke out of the ring. That'd
That'd
be
be
great.
good. Or like a pit bull doing that like ultimate ninja
Yeah.
competition.
You know what'd be crazy? Just like a dog just like doing an ultra marathon. It wouldn't be great to watch, but like
Just dog running for
just dog
ages.
running for like 500k.
And it doesn't even know why it's doing it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, because he told me to.
Yeah. Now, Lewis, we're launching a few segments today. Almost
Yep.
a segment overload.
Yes.
We've had
Too many
celeb
segments.
spots, businesses exposed. We wanted to bring back one segment that we kind of have dabbled with in the past, and we'll be honest, has not had a lot of success in the past. So what do you do when segments don't work? You bring them back, and
That's
you don't
right.
change the format that much.
You revive them.
You
So
revive them, and you slightly change the format.
That's
You know?
right.
We're
We're
doing a
seeing-
Disney right now,
this is a live
which
action
means
format.
it's probably going to be a bit shit.
So we had a segment on radio called Luke's Thoughts,
Yes.
and it was just you
It
coming
lasted
in with
for
thoughts.
two segments, I think.
Yeah.
I think the first segment was called Food for Thought,
Yep.
and that didn't last.
Didn't
and then,
work.
And then I brought back Luke's Thoughts.
Yep.
Didn't last.
Didn't last.
Didn't have that many thoughts.
And
Well,
then I
what we
think-
realized was I don't think that much.
I think we almost tried Luke's girlfriend's thoughts as well. That
Yes.
was like the third remake. I don't think that even made it to air.
No, it did. I think we did
Maybe
it once or twice.
and then we never did it again.
Yeah.
And now we're coming back to the
And
show.
then for a bit we did my mate's thoughts, Dean's.
Dean's thoughts.
questions.
Oh, We've tried to revive this so many times.
In different ways.
Maybe, Luke,
Round 6.
before we even do it, this is just not a good idea. But this is the last chance,
So last chance.
probably not, of
Yeah.
the thoughts segment. And we want you guys to join in, which is just called
Thoughts.
Now,
That's a good opener.
yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
That's,
So it's just usually I had a spin on it, but we're like, I think we're trying to keep this segment too niche. Now it's
Yeah.
just thoughts.
So, guys, we're going to do an example thought segment. We've all got a thought to bring to the show that just makes you go,
I had two,
you've got two.
but one of them's not very good,
Okay.
so I might miss it.
And we want you guys to email in your thoughts to lukeandlewis5@gmail.com.
Yep.
All right?
Great.
Luke, would you like to start off the segment?
Let's begin,
Okay.
guys. Do we have the music?
I forgot to get the music.
Great.
Should we pause and get the music, or should we just...
Well, I do want to give this segment the best chance of success.
Okay. We'll pause. We'll
Yep.
come back with music.
Great.
Talk to you in a second.
Great.
That was thoughts. All right, we are back. We did it.
Woohoo!
That wasn't long for you guys, but it was about 10 minutes for us. We got
Yeah.
the music,
Yeah.
and it's time for thoughts.
Ooh, just get out. Hang on. Just putting my thinking cap on.
Oh,
Lewis has
put
got
mine
his
on.
on. Great, killing thinking. Great. We're all.
mate, you didn't have to take your pants off. Just a hat.
So I was thinking.
Yep.
You know how Will I Am is like when the bass keeps running, and
Yeah.
running, and running in that song?
Mhm.
I wonder if you ever caught the bass. There's nowhere to find out. We'd have to ask him.
That's true. Well, Will.i.am, if you're listening, lookandlewis5@gmail.com. Just let us know if
Let
you
us
ever
know.
caught that beat, because sounds like it was running and
Sounds
running.
like there's just a bit of bass, like he's still a fugitive out there, still
Well,
on
the
the
song
run.
did end, so hopefully he was...
Did the
It
song end with him catching the bass?
No, but it just kind of ended inconclusive.
Inconclusive.
So
yeah.
it would be good if you could let us know, Will.i.am.
Frustrating end to that narrative.
Yeah.
So if you could conclude that on your next Black Eyed Peas album, that would be great.
Luke, I've got a thought.
Mhm.
I thought this a while ago, and I'm fascinated by it. I think that about 100 years ago, before there was the internet, before there was porn, just about every single person in the world would see, if you were a male, every single male would see way more female orgasms from other people. But since the invention of pornography, you were pretty much exclusively only seeing male orgasms. Like, the ratio would be so much higher of male orgasms to female orgasms. Even if you made chicks orgasm
This
heaps,
is a long thought.
you would still see way more men coming, even as a straight male, thanks to pornography.
That is a thought.
That is a thought.
Yeah, it's,
And I think that if you've ever watched porn, like,
it's
growing
true.
up, it's true.
It's true.
I've seen way more men come than I ever will see women.
Yeah. Wonder how many men Will Am seen come. Is it a thought? I wonder how many. Doesn't matter. Gillen, do you have a thought?
I thought, well, it's more of a realization that Bert Newton isn't the same person as Peter Hitchener.
They're not even
They look-
the same age.
They look the same.
But they kind of look
Old
a
Bert
little
Newton,
bit similar.
like at the same age, yes, but
Yeah.
they're about 20 years apart. Bert Newton's quite old now.
And also, they never did the same job.
I know.
Peter Hitchener's never done comedy.
Yeah.
Bert Newton's never done the news.
That's just a thought.
I think Peter Hitchener would be pretty shattered being compared to Bert.
Sorry, did-
Bert's great.
Bert Newton did 20 to 1,
Oh, he did. That's
and that was on Channel 9.
yeah.
Peter Hitchener
Was it on the news?
does Channel 9 news.
Yeah.
I think that's where I
You
got
just
confused.
got the two confused.
Channel 9.
I've got a bonus thought.
I was gonna say that's an easy mistake to make, but
It's not.
it's not. Do
Bonus
we even
thought?
give him a hum for that?
I did, but I've got just a bonus thought.
Yeah.
I think Keelan could be blind or dumb.
Here's another thought.
Yeah.
I think Killen should maybe be banned from this segment.
I have another good
Just a
one.
thought. I'm not saying you should.
Do
be.
you?
Can
Do
this, can
Yep.
this maybe redeem myself?
I wonder. Could it?
Okay, the first part of a pizza you eat isn't the outside, It's the middle.
Okay, can I just say, you got that off Reddit.
Yes, I did.
Original thoughts only.
Original
in
thoughts
this.
only. This is not shower
I did
thoughts.
feel
okay,
like-
so
Thought that might just redeem myself.
just a thought.
though.
And
Keelan can't do this segment next time we do it.
good.
That's a 1 week suspension from the thought segment.
I did have one more original thought. I was thinking it's pretty crazy, isn't it, that to think that there's so many people out there just deep in the ocean in submarines, and I don't think people think about that enough.
I wonder what they're doing.
What are they doing? Just by playing cards, doing research. Who knows?
Because you wouldn't be doing whatever you're doing
All the time.
All the time.
But you can't leave
Yeah.
because you're kilometers below the ocean.
Got a thought? I wonder if the people in submarines would have like a close bond or relate quite to people on space stations.
Because
The
they're
only-
opposite
Only
ends.
difference is gravity.
Yep.
Really, that's the only difference.
Here's another thought.
Yeah.
I wonder if the people in submarines
Yep.
are thinking about us. Probably not.
Probably not. No internet. Can't listen to the show.
Anyway, just a thought.
Guys, that was thoughts, and you know what? If you, I think that was a pretty good segment. I think we kind of
think-
did well. I mean, not including this
Aside from
guy.
Keelan, I
Yeah.
think we may have almost redeemed ourselves
Yeah.
from the past fails. Also, I think there was a few good adaptations along the way. Dean's thoughts was quite good.
I think that we should maybe bring Dean's thoughts back at some point.
I asked him the other night if he has
Yep.
any new thoughts, and he did, but he goes, I keep forgetting to write them down.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Okay.
I've told him to now start writing them down when he
Yep.
has a thought.
great.
And yeah, now
If you guys have thoughts,
Have thoughts.
lukeandlewis5@gmail.com.
strictly original. We don't want any. We'll
We don't
know
need
if they're
Reddit
from Reddit.
thoughts.
We'll go on Reddit, look at them, and use none of those. So
I only did that to think that I maybe could redeem myself. That was
With
all.
a stolen
With the
thought.
cheating.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I only cheated because I had to win.
yeah.
Yep. It's like, yep, that's why people cheat.
That's like the Australian cricket team last year, just being like, "I've got an idea to redeem ourselves. We just got to get some sandpaper, and we'll just ruin
Does that actually make a difference? Like
Yeah.
enough of a difference to cheat though?
It's just it was just really bad sportsmanship.
Yeah.
It's like they were attempting to cheat, which is like
yeah.
the intent was to
I get
not
the
play the
intent.
game fairly.
I get the intent, but like, does it make enough of a
I don't know a lot about
difference?
cricket, but yeah, I think so. That's why there
It
was
must.
so much of
Yeah.
it. Was more just like really bad sportsmanship, and I think any game and any segment
Yeah.
shouldn't have the intent to cheat. So
Yeah, because
you know,
cheating soaks.
yeah. Yep. It does.
Guys, that's we're gonna wrap up the show there.
Are we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think we got our thoughts out. We got.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Yes, yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for listening, guys. That's the end of the show. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you check out the Instagram. Check out the highlights channel for all your favorite
And
bits.
wave those 10 fingers in the air if you got 'em.
That's right. Maybe suggest what we should turn into a highlight if you like it. You know, follow us on Instagram, all that. Anything else we want to plug? Oh, my tour is on sale now. Starts in 3 weeks. Melbourne's almost sold out. Gympie, not doing that well. Not doing horribly, but not doing that well. The rest of the cities going nuts. Appreciate it. loosebeers.com/gigs. We'll see you guys very soon.
Yeah, and I got my arms in the air, so check that out.
Yeah.